And while I go and close the door and ensure privacy, please remember to like, subscribe, and share the video on your social platforms. It gives us a hand up. And if this video helps anybody, I'm sincerely grateful to have assisted anybody. Please remember to leave a comment and a like. And as I position myself, if you've got people that are under 18 or below 15 to 21, please disconnect the video and ask them to leave the room. We get into the nitty-gritty. A couple of videos ago I said I was never a fan of the cold shower technique. Here's why. Because some people have such varying degrees of impairment with their hand function, whatever, it's even difficult for them to assist themselves in sexual release. And while I'm at it, let me acknowledge one charity. Hand Angles is a charity. It's not based here in South Africa, but God knows I wish it had a chapter in South Africa, because I would certainly support it. This group of people don't provide surrogate sex for the users of the service, but they do provide dignified assisted masturbation. Some of the people are even friends with one another, and that's what I want to talk about. You can, depending on the level of closeness with you and your circle of friends, pick one person to assist you, but that's completely up to your judgment. I have insomnia linked to probably my own psychosexual issues. Self-diagnosed, by the way, please don't read anything into it. But I was up doing some research, literally research, and I found a website called YouPorn. And YouPorn is also linked to Pornhub. And I know historically porn sites, people think it's just for smuttiness, and to a large extent it is. But YouPorn has a section devoted to disabled clientele, where they demonstrate techniques of assisted masturbation, different sexual positions in a real life situation. There are no Baywatch models there. There's everyday people like you and me, without partners, without carers, and this demonstrates a form of intimacy, a form of sexual release, even to a certain extent a form of camaraderie. There's one video clip in particular of where the nurse first chats to the patient as if they were friends, and they are friends. She tells him she was stuck in traffic and so sorry, she was late, and then she commences with putting a condom on for him and masturbates him within 3 minutes. The thing with this gentleman, he is severely athetoid cerebral palsy. So I go into extensive spasm when transferring and talking and so on, but this guy is in constant extensive spasm. So his hands and his legs flail. So he cannot direct the dexterity in order to grip himself, to stimulate himself, not even nipple stimulation. So work like this is very, very important to prevent from frustration and a form of self-loathing. And once you master this technique, you feel more comfortable around the social setting, because your brain is not occupied constantly with sex because you've had a release. But again, this is just my opinion on it. And then there was another case where same website, YouPorn, same website, where another gentleman with the same variant of cerebral palsy just uses his inner thighs to stimulate his penis. His carer attendant just might have positioned the towel underneath him to catch the semen, and about that's it. Quite a lot of people, cerebral palsy, put video clips on the site, and no, I probably will not put a video clip on the site. Again, I'm saying this not to be perverse, but I want the listener to be taught that people with severe physical disabilities, cognitive disabilities, um, even blind, you know, uh, also have sexual needs and also human beings. But so help me spread the message that once we know that care and intimacy can be interlinked, sincerest apologies for that, that wasn't set up. That's a form of extensive spasm. Rewind the video and see where I start coughing. That's a form of extensive spasm. Once we get the psychological disgust out of the way, we can put an end to the friend zone for ourselves. Because once we teach people, if you're willing to stand me up at the toilet and clean my bum and put clean pants on for me, and you're willing to help me get stimulated, then we might as well have a relationship. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I don't want to give too much information, but please feel free. I will not link to the site on my channel because I don't have a link prepared. But if the people in charge of editorial for me will put a link in the description, I'll be most grateful. But check it out, YouPorn. The search term in YouPorn, disabled people are sexual as well, or something like that. You can find them via Google, and you can also find Hand Angles, which is that assisted masturbation charity I spoke about. Any questions, please feel free to disagree with me, agree with me. Yeah, I sincerely hope nobody feels offended by this video, and I sincerely hope that if the information helps you, that you can find your own joy, set your body free, you know.